How you doing?
All right. Okay, so my name is Suzanne Williams. They just call me Stripes, because, okay. And my poem is I See You. Okay, unrelated note. Some of the most awful things in life can be traced back to human curiosity. Stop. In case you haven't noticed, I have noticed you. And I follow you, but stalker seems to be such a strong word for what I do, so I want you to understand. It's only out of curiosity, and I'm curious to find out what would happen if I knew you. It's a thought process turned excess idea, circling in the peripheral, and I see you. We had a passing glance that spoke more in volumes than words ever could care to dream for. A flicking conversation that, at best, translates into a distant memory, long forgotten by the wind. However, unnoticed by you. I kept a weathered eye for your stare, or glare, but I could soak in your approach. Obsession is not the precise term for what I feel. You're not some Adonis or any equivalent of the excellence found in the male species, whose sweat I can make sweet for well, you get the rest, without regret. And a body so perfect, angels bit their tongues, tears burned rivers, and wings grew heavy as they howled in agony, in anguish. Because jealousy and temptation arose like tendrils in what were pure hearts, souls, and beings. Nor are you that person, whose notoriety pales in comparison to the sheer personality, who I could imagine long and endless conversations reaching past the novelty called time, and hugs that speak of long friendships and even a mentor's guidance. No, your hugs mean much more to me than that. So, I have to be honest. I actually have no explanation for why I'm standing behind this flimsy tree in a level 4 hurricane, just to see if you're cooking spaghetti or Alfredo for dinner tonight. I couldn't really say I'm desperate, because I know I'm not in love with you. I knew before I met you I was never in love with you. It was always the image. And the distance I placed between us gave me illusions of goosebumps, and I could see you. Your potential for the experiential, immaculate perfection, so I gave you a personality to go with that face, and planted you in my head to torture with visions of perfection that could never be. Sorry. Yet, I'm resilient, and cling to this fantasy just a little bit longer, even though I knew it was never really you. So I don't let that truth keep me in depression as I rummage through your closet for memorabilia. Wait. Was this towel just used? It smells like you. Insanity, not nearly related. My mind kept my mouth shut when fantasy blended into the fracture where reality collided and made me almost believe you were looking back. That you had listened to these silent screams that clamored for your attention, because I realized at that moment, you could be great. These silent screams cried for you to ignore the reality check, because you're already full of that. What you need is a dream, or rather, the will to follow through on it and succeed. But I won't say anything, because that's not me, and will never be. It's just, I notice you because in you I see someone wholly beautiful. I see potential. So in case you haven't noticed, I have noticed you.